What's up, guys? It is the Freak Show. That's right, we're back, baby, sooner than you thought. This is episode 34, and of course, I'm your boy Cyrex, and this is a very special episode, too. Not only is it the second episode of 2018, but we got a couple very special co-hosts with us. Of course, the number one fan of the Freak Show, and my lovely girlfriend, Elsy.
What an intro.
Right?
I'm gonna start taking you around with me. Just introduce me. Here she comes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying I could do it up. I mean, you saw how I introduced Johnny Ass Kid onto stage, right?
Oh, you really did. That was actually pretty interesting. It was actually pretty interesting watching him give you credit. Follow him. I actually had a good time with that one.
Hey, I mean, I'm just saying, y'all gotta follow. But I mean, I told him to follow him too.
Yeah, that worked.
And they should be, even though he's not quite as active on social media.
I'm not gonna do that for you. I'm not gonna go around telling people, "Hi, my name is Elsy. Please follow him on social media." Oh my God.
I'll do it on my own. And our additional co-host today is. Okay, well, you're here, so you're gonna get introduced to whether you contribute or not. We'll call you our because if you're a guest, then you have to contribute. Our guest bystander / host, Angie.
Say hello, Angie.
Hola.
You say hola?
I said hola.
That sounds like hold up.
Hola.
Y'all, Angie is Elsie's 9-year-old cousin? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And we are working on vision boards. That's right, 2018 vision boards. Because 2018 is going to be the year of us. The year of us doing it up, doing it big. Positivity, productivity, just dopeness overall.
Every positive itty.
Truly.
Positivity, productivity.
Truly. Like Babo Baggins did it. We're taking the T out of positive, we're replacing it with a plus sign.
That's right.
That's how I got it. It's from their mixtape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, their mixtape is titled Positive, but instead of the T, it's the plus sign.
Oh, I've seen the positive sign on the T, but not on the B.
Yeah.
That looks good though.
It looks okay.
It looks like be positive. It looks. I mean, that or be holy. I'm just kidding.
We'll take that. Yeah, we'll take that. I can be holy without being, explicitly religious, right?
Be holy.
Be divine.
By the way, I'm just gonna put it out there. Your vision board came out so much better than mine.
I don't think so. Yours, like you've clearly done this before.
It's my second year doing it, but yours really looks nice. Like, I think, to be honest, come on. Did you Google
straight up.
vision boards beforehand?
I wish I had. I truly wish I had.
Mine's just the worst.
No, it's
Messy.
not. Yours looks like what a 9-year-old will look, with like a lot of stuff about school and being owlsome. Okay.
Like, owl?
I feel like I shouldn't teach you the word for owl in Japanese.
What's
What is
owl
it?
in Japanese?
Fukuro.
Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. It sounds like fuck. Yeah. It sounds like fuck row.
What is a fuck?
Fukuro. Fukuro?
Fukuro.
Fukuro.
It's an owl. It means owl. And if you say o fukuro, it means mother.
I think in Italian sugar is zucchero.
Zucchero, yeah.
Oh,
Instead of like zucchini. Yeah. It sounds too much like zucchini.
it does.
Zucchini is a cake.
No, zucchini is a type of squash.
Vegetable.
I thought it was cake.
Yeah.
No, wow. You're hungry, aren't you?
It differs from cucumbers in that cucumbers are just green inside. Zucchinis are like yellow inside. I just learned that like last month.
Zucchinis are yellow.
Yellowish inside. They're less green than cucumbers.
That's my third time dropping it.
I only found out through
Google.
through Google and Wikipedia that zucchini was a type of
Found you out
squash.
on it. Found out the
No,
Google.
I'm being straight up about it.
So much.
What also makes this episode pretty special is that we're doing this inside, and we're not on the normal location. We're not on my porch. We are at Elsie's house.
Come on, you could have built that one up.
That was on purpose.
We're outside in an exclusive location, far away from the usual site. 15 minutes away from the usual site. 13 miles away from the. See, now that I have a leased car, I count miles, so it's 13 miles away. 13.
No need to disseminate actual location though. We're somewhere in Miami, somewhere in Dade County.
Somewhere in Miami Garden.
Yeah, sure. You know what? Yeah, sure. We're in Miami Gardens, totally. We're in Southwest Miami Gardens.
12:01.
Is it? Oh, why you got your thing set to military time? Are you in the army? You know you're half the age. You're half the legal age.
That's what it's doing. It's not my
Give
fault.
me, I'll fix it.
No, it fixes. That's all it does.
I mean, is that how you want it?
Yeah.
Okay then. If that's how you want it. That's how it's your phone, so that's how it should be. So
11.1K.
I can't see because you're shaking the phone too much.
She has 1.1.
K
11.1K emoji. What is that?
is when you go on live and then people like it.
Wait, is that on Instagram?
No.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness. I'm
Where's
like,
that
wow,
on?
I am trash at Instagram.
Where are you going live?
Lively.
On what?
Lively.
It's related to Musically.
Oh, okay. So you have 11.1K emoji love. I'm so out of it. I don't even know what that was.
Okay, so apparently Lively is a pop-in app. Being that the content of this show is typically, adult oriented. No, it's not per se explicit, but I make this show for adults to listen to. We're not going to disclose any of Angie's tags.
I just saw what Lively's used for.
What?
Yeah, that type of shit happens.
Oh dear.
Anything that you can use for anything gets turned into that.
Oh boy. Alrighty then. Moving forward. Okay.
I mean,
Sorry.
you feel me?
I hear you.
Vision board.
No.
For those who don't understand that, just go
That's
listen to one of my songs. You'll figure it out. And if you don't figure it out, listen to all of them until you figure it out. Over and over. Over and over. If you don't have my songs on loop, then I don't know what to tell you. You're missing out.
Torash.
Torash.
Oh, whatever.
Torash.
Torash.
So, let's take a look. I actually assembled a topic list for the second time.
Chop that for
So,
What am I talking?
first thing I want to get into is let's talk about this H&M ad.
Ooh.
H&M done fucked up.
Ooh.
Bad. Bad. Now, for those who don't know, chances are you live under a rock because everybody knows about H&M and nobody listens to very few people listen to this show. So, H&M, they put out an ad with a young dark-skinned black boy wearing a sweater that says "Coolest monkey in the jungle." Now, if you're dressing up any black person in any monkey anything, and they're not explicitly stating that they picked it out themselves, you fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Centuries, probably even millennia of being likened to monkeys. No, that is not okay. There is no way that somebody throughout this whole thing, before that went out, was like, this is like a good idea. There's no way.
I
Somebody.
have so many questions here.
Oh my goodness! Please.
Okay, okay. This child's mother, I'm sure she was there, because when I did
This child's parents better have been counting money.
I did the
They better be
child
too busy counting
modeling
money.
thing. My mother was there throughout everything.
Of course.
Why wasn't this mother like? Why is that child wearing that monkey on his hoodie?
I'm sure that when the parent, or at least I'd like to think, when the
Cute.
parents, no, I'm not talking about that. No, I'm thinking when the parents first saw the sweater, they were probably like, "What is this?"
Oh, hold on. It wasn't a monkey on it. It just said, it said coolest monkey.
Yeah, coolest monkey in the
Just
jungle.
kidding. Sorry, I was already like coming up with more like monkeys, literal monkeys on it.
Oh no, that was just the memes.
JK.
I think somebody put like Donkey Kong on one of them.
Maybe that's why I did. Okay.
Now, if you put Donkey Kong on the sweater,
okay.
any kid can wear it. Any kid of any race can wear it, and it's obviously referring to Donkey Kong. But come on, you're gonna put a little kid, because this kid he looks no older than like 10 or 11, right?
Yeah, he looks Angie's age. Angie's age here.
And does he look happy to be there?
Not really.
That's even worse.
Wait, who?
The kid.
Hold on.
The boy in the ad.
Okay, hold on. Let me show her the picture. Okay.
Now it's been assumed,
Yo.
and I think it's pretty safe to assume
Okay.
that the parents better have been counting a big fat wad of money while their son was in that.
Oh, I saw that picture.
Okay. So, as I searched on Google H&M scandal, all I get are like pictures of top stories of H&M stores in South Africa trashed by protesters after racist ad.
Yes. That's what happens, y'all.
And then, of course, there's one that says, mother of boy in H&M's coolest monkey ad says, get over it.
The mother said it?
Well, I don't know. It's also a New York Post, so I don't know how I feel about
You
this.
said New York
I
Post?
saw
The New York
someone.
Post, yeah.
Wait, is it New York Times or Huffington Post? They need to make up their mind.
No. New York Post.
New York Post.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Okay.
New York
I've never
Post.
heard of them.
No, I don't know. It's a combination of the Post and New York Times.
That's what I'm saying.
So according to this, I'm going to skim through this. The mother of the child featured in the controversial H&M ad says the people calling it racially insensitive need to get over it. Oh, apparently she went on a Facebook tantrum. Can I say her name?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we're going to find her.
Terry Mango.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Oh, we love mango.
That's okay. Straight up, y'all. As an Afro Latino, I'm just gonna say to y'all, that's a slave name.
Oh God.
That's a slave name. Are you kidding me? Terry Mango,
Yes, of Stockholm.
Stockholm, Sweden.
Yes,
They're Swedish.
apparently.
I'm going to
Oh, she writes, I'm the mom. Am the mom. Not I am the mom. Am the mom. And this is one of the hundreds of outfits my son has modeled. Stop crying wolf all the time. Unnecessary issue here. Get over it. Listen, Mango, hold on to your peaches because you're obviously not seeing the problem here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But see,
Going to bed.
See what I did there?
Sweden.
Mango and peaches.
Oh, that was dope. That was
I'm going
dope.
to bed.
No, stay here.
My back hurts.
Doing what?
I'm going to come.
Okay, peace.
So I mean, now I've never been to Sweden. I'd love to go, but we'd be hard pressed to think that race relations in Sweden are anything like they are in countries with more black people.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, yeah, you'd be foolish to say that there's no black people in Sweden, but you'd also be foolish to say that there's as many black people in Sweden as there are in, again, any of the other big Western nations. Oh my goodness, this is just...
I don't know if I can take the mom seriously because she has a typical social media face. She got a duck face going on.
Ugh, that's so trashy. I always thought that was so stupid. Like, when the era of that was, like, popping, I always wanted to... Every time I saw somebody... Y'all, Mango is... Her last name, Mango, is mango like the fruit. Straight up. And let's see some more of this.
That's what you got.
Oh, she deleted those posts,
Of
too.
course she did. She went on a tantrum and then she deleted them.
It's like, well, it's like anybody else, basically. I was going to name one person, but, I mean, let's be real. We've seen this 1,000 times before.
Oh, hold on. Leave it to people like screenshotting things.
Oh,
Go to
yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah, once it's on the internet, it's forever.
Twitter. I have this same mother of this boy on my page trending on Facebook. I made screenshots of what she said to his post and everyone's shouting.
So what do we got any gold?
Okay, she said, okay, Terry Mango's the mother of little handsome boy. the mother of the Kenyan boy. Okay, so they're from Kenya? Okay, they're from Kenya. They live in Sweden.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. Wait, that makes it way worse. Man, Obama should go smack y'all.
Oh, she actually. Oh, okay. There's like a legit conversation going on Twitter.
Oh my goodness.
Um.
Where legit conversations happen every single day.
Sorry. No, but I mean like.
No, I feel you. I'm just saying.
Like
I'm just trying to exemplify
text
that.
thing.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah, it's like a text
So
thing.
if
A
I'm a
comment.
jumper and I posted it on my pages, would that make me racist? Yes, it
I
would.
get people's opinion, but they are not mine. You're not getting the whole picture here, really. First of all, you cannot be racist against your own group of people. Second,
You can be self-loathing.
that's true. Second of all, as a black person, you should utterly understand. And hello, homegirl, why didn't you screenshot everything?
The screen only so big.
Oh, jeez. Alrighty, well, I guess that's what we have to guess. What did she say next? You are not getting the whole picture here, really. First of all, you cannot be racist against your own group of people. Second of all, as a black person, you should utterly understand ... Finish the line.
Utterly understand that no matter what, it is insensitive to, first of all, it's going to follow him.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to follow him. It's not like you can erase all pictures of that. You know, only a government can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure when they've tried, they've failed to a degree.
Yeah.
And, I mean, if you think it's all about you and your family, you're part of the problem. Because it's not about you. It's never about just you and your family. That type of shit is always going to become about the entire group.
That's how it works.
All this stuff coming out about all these, Hollywood dudes, having sexually assaulted and harassed and raped all these women. It's not about only those women. It's about all women.
Mm-hmm.
Because all women have to deal with that. No. Come on. Aziz too?
Okay.
No.
Coincidentally, that's what you're talking about.
No.
And this is what comes out.
And even bigger coincidence is he just won a Golden Globe for a season on which his character tackles that.
Mm-hmm.
His character is on the right side, encouraging the person who was harassed to come out about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness! If y'all haven't seen Master of None, go watch that show.
Yeah, before they take it off Netflix.
Right? Come on, there's no way.
Okay, I need to read this so I can give you more.
Oh no. And I'm rewatching Parks and Rec right now too.
Yeah.
Not right this second.
In an interview with online publication, an anonymous 23-year-old photographer claimed that the Master of None creator had taken advantage of her during a date in 2017.
Okay, but like Dave Chappelle does say in his special, there is, there's levels to this. So, I mean, are we talking about like he came on to her and then she didn't like it and then he like tried again, she ain't like, because I mean, I'm not. Personally, I'm the type that if I try once, you ain't with it, that's it.
Can I quote?
Go for it.
Allegedly, because this is also coming on babe.net. What is babe.net?
Never heard of it.
Okay, well, apparently this is where this chick, who we're calling her Grace, that's what she's calling herself, says she went to a date with him. What was it, 2017 is what I said?
Yeah.
And I quote, he probably moved my hand to his dick 5 to 7 times, she said, and he really kept doing it after I moved it away.
Oh my goodness. Damn, dude.
Yeah, he compared his sexual mannerisms to those of a horny, entitled 18-year-old.
Wow.
Man. He's a 34-year-old celebrity who's probably done more thinking about the nuisance of dating and sex in the digital age than anyone else. He wrote a book about it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And like a part, I mean, I haven't read it. I'll be real, but he does talk about it extensively in a stand-up special and about that whole topic. Damn, dude. Are you kidding me right now?
And somebody wrote, he built his career on being cute and nice and parsing the signals women send men.
Exactly.
And the male emotions that result in turning them into an award-winning Madison Square Garden filling comedy.
That's the one. That's the one. Him at Madison Square Garden.
Wow.
Come on, Aziz.
But you know what? This
No, go for it.
I don't know. It's just like you don't know anymore.
You really don't.
You really don't know anymore. And similar to how it can happen to women, I'm sure it's happened to men.
Yeah, Terry Crews was talking about how it happened to him.
Oh, I love Terry Crews.
And somebody would like apparently tried to like somebody
Why would
straight
you
up
wanna touch
grabbed
him,
his
though?
junk.
It's like, move his pecs. Sorry.
Yeah, but moving his pecs like that's something that everybody wants to
Sorry,
see. That's
somebody comes up to me and moves his pecs like, sorry, I'm gonna touch you. Okay,
There's a kid
no,
here.
I'm gonna touch you. I touched her arm,
Rest in my arm.
but I don't know how I feel about this.
Y'all like
Okay, I have to hit Master of None before they remove it from Netflix.
yeah. And that's one of those things that it sounds entirely It's not one of those things that you doubt when you're reading it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, y'all.
Smell this. It'll make you feel better.
Okay, it does smell better. It does smell good.
Right?
Hold up, y'all.
Okay.
Look, y'all. Here's the thing.
You're not even talking, no one.
You need to when you're on a date, when you're doing all that type of stuff. And I'm guilty of it too. I've misread signals. I've done the wrong thing. Sometimes, luckily, never been too far. But you need to. I mean, you know what? Signals are tough. I'll admit it. I'll play devil's advocate right now. Signals are tough.
We live in a time where, I'm sorry, I'm gonna take sorry women, but some women really put themselves out there, and it's gonna sound like very old school on my part, but if you're going to a date with someone and you're showing way too much skin and you're letting him touch you and you don't move away or tell him no or just leave, that is your problem. Not to say, because you're looking at me with a face like...
No. I understand where you're going. You're going. I'm not
comes,
saying I 100% agree, but I understand where you're coming from.
I think it comes from both ends.
It does.
It does come from both ends. And
It does, but she was moving them away.
Oh no, in her
She
case,
was moving
if
him away.
that is the case, that she was moving
Yeah.
them. Yeah, but
Now, I mean, I'll admit, yeah, like somebody freezing up,
it happens.
it does happen, but it's also like you have to understand. I guess you have to mentally prepare yourself that if you freeze up, you have to understand that when you do decide to tell the story, people are gonna hammer you about why you froze up and why you weren't prepared. That's just what's gonna happen, because they want to protect whoever's closer to them.
Oh, I agree.
Like, look at me right now. I want this to be wrong because I don't know this girl. But I don't want her. I don't want that to have happened.
Mm-hmm.
And part of it is, because I think rape is horrible, and I'm also not afraid to admit. I'm not afraid to admit that the other part of it is because I'm a big fan of Aziz, and the thought of him, the way he's built his career, doing that, it hurts me. It hurts me.
You're not the only one in that position, because my great source of reference, Twitter, people are saying they're all having a hard time believing that one.
Because of the particular platform. And yeah, somebody who's really cynical would think, you know what, that was genius.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, you can't go on that kind of trajectory for that long. Especially as a minority comedian.
Yeah.
Who's, somebody like Aziz, I mean, again, I'm not going to talk like I know him personally.
Hey.
But this is all kind of mathematical here. It's logical. And logic, is the most basic level of math. So, I mean, there's no one solution either. Basically, what we can do is, at least the only solution that I can offer is, all you can do is you can...
Yeah.
Oh, she is.
And the strawberries
Wow,
were
so I'm basically on Lively at the same time as this.
I've been live all day.
So all I can really say as far as a solution, as far as going toward a solution, I can only really take a page out of Dave Chappelle's book, which is we're going to need all sides to win this war, because we're not fighting the people who did it. We're fighting the system of rape culture.
I agree.
Rape culture is a prominent part of our culture, prominent part of our society.
Because we made it a norm.
We've made it a norm that men are, the whole boys will be boys type bullshit.
Such bullshit.
Oh my goodness, that's so
But
annoying.
you know what? I'm blaming parents, Tom. I'm blaming parents.
Because parents don't want to talk to their kids. They want to give them the easy solution that's already out there.
Thank you.
Oh,
They
look
do.
at that. A 9-year-old said thank you. She agrees.
Why?
She'll talk to you? Oh, girl. You and I are going to have a talk after this.
No.
But it's become a norm, and sometimes you hear these things. Okay, see, I'm a huge fan of Law and Order.
Go for it.
SVU, and some of those cases that you see is like, man, you can compare that to real life.
Absolutely.
So much. Well, then again, it says these stories might seem like real life or whatever. How's that? It starts off. Dun, dun,
I don't know. It's like any coincidence, any name, any matching names are pure coincidence and stuff like that.
Yes.
But this is based on real life.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, all that stuff is super duper realistic.
And yet here we have Agent Orange still sitting at the White House.
Got it.
Well, no, not today. He's over there by
He's in Mar-a-Lago, ain't he?
Yeah, he's here in Florida. He's
Yeah.
poor man has to de-stress from being such a genius.
Right.
He's like very smart.
Right. We're gonna tackle him in just a bit, y'all. He's gonna be a later segment.
Oh jeez.
But I do want to say just a couple more things about this topic. It's also the fact that the same way that we have like Uncle Toms for Uncle Toms betraying black people in favor of white people, we also have what would the woman equivalent be? But we have women who cape for men harder than they cape for women.
We have the Bettys of the world. No, not Betty.
Yeah, not the Veronicas. Nah.
That's an ugly name. I don't like Ashley.
Isabella.
Ashley's a cool name. Ashley was a Power Ranger.
Stacy's?
Nah.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of that name.
Okay, we don't have the Stacys of the world.
Sorry to any Stacy who's a fan of mine.
Sorry if you're
It's just
blonde.
not my favorite name.
Blonde Stacy.
You don't have to like my name either.
That's cute.
But we just have to use you as a euphemism right now.
Isabella.
No, not Isabella. Your sister is gonna be born in a few days, and her name's gonna be Isabella.
Spoiler alert.
Real
Real life spoiler alert. So
I think your mom's sleepy.
yeah, there's a whole thing with with people just with like when women sometimes see these allegations, they'll go straight for the whole she probably wanted it type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's part of rape culture too. That's actually a much more prominent part of rape culture than even this whole hands thing is. But then we have the whole on his special, Dave Chappelle talked about how a couple of the allegations regarding Louis C.K. involved him trying to get sexual over the phone.
I remember.
Come on.
Yeah.
If he is touching himself over the phone, if he's touching himself, you know what? Actually, yeah, screw it. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, sorry. If he's doing that over the phone and he's not near you, come on, that doesn't count. Straight up, and I'm gonna sound insensitive. Grill me all you want, Twitter, destroy me all you want. That doesn't count. Hang up the damn phone.
I agree.
Hang up the damn phone.
I
Come
agree.
on. Now, if he's touching you, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
If he's, constantly talking to you in that kind of way, that's a problem. And it's also a problem that it's like all these companies and all these, Hollywood especially, they're big boys clubs. They're huge boys clubs. So,
going back to your initial topic, because I kind of derailed this. I'm so sorry about that.
no. I'm glad that we've had a chance to talk about this.
I am looking at the H&M things. Wow.
They're getting really destroyed out here.
People have really destroyed.
Oh my
stores.
goodness.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, yo. It's like, okay, come on.
Wow,
Come on,
entire
dude.
shelves.
It's like,
Yo, people straight bringing the house down.
Covered with squishy.
Okay, I get it. You're upset, but what do you get from like bringing down a rack of clothes? Don't look at me that way, because I'm thinking of those poor workers.
I'm just like, I'm thinking about that
Those
too.
poor workers that gotta stay now overtime.
But
to
I'm
clean
just
that
trying
mess.
to think about what they would get done. Because think about also,
Go
the
to corporate
workers.
office.
The workers have a right to strike. But are they?
Probably not.
That's another thing. These types of wages and this type of job volatility. I can just put one card down, right? Okay. This type of job volatility keeps people in line. This type of, at will employment. Oh. Wow. Wow, we're getting destroyed.
Well, we're also not really paying attention.
Yeah. So yeah, this type of job volatility, it keeps people in line. It keeps people from wanting to protest. Do you know why we don't why we don't protest the way we did in the 60s, 70s, 50s? Because don't nobody want to die. Don't nobody want to go to prison. Don't nobody want to die. And we know that in the great battle, for true freedom, there's going to be some casualties.
5, 4.
There's going to be some casualties.
It goes back to you. By the way, listeners, what is that you call them? What is that you call us?
Fans.
The freaks.
We're playing Uno. We're getting
Yes.
destroyed by the 9-year-old.
Both 3.
Wait, it comes back to me? Okay, yeah, it
Comes back
does.
to you. Don't put any blues.
I have red.
No, you don't. I already saw it. You put it down. And
Uno.
you skipped me.
My turn. Uno. Both. Yeah, because you skipped your twice.
Didn't I give you instructions to don't put
I
any
will.
blues?
Yeah, but I had an agenda.
Babe, yeah, to lose?
Yeah, love.
I guess so. I forgot.
You could even win with this.
You don't listen. This is our first fight.
Oh my goodness, y'all. My mind has already been very, deeply jostled.
Okay, so back to your H&M thing.
Back to Uno Ocean.
So are you gonna try to wrap that topic up? Because
No. If you have more to contribute, go
no,
for
I'm
it.
looking at the pros of this. The little boy is getting like a big deal with like Diddy, or what is it he's called now? Summer Love.
Brother
Oh,
love.
brother love.
I think I'm just gonna call him Mr. Revolt.
He has a very good deal with him now. Like he got a nice contract with him.
Doing what?
I think he's gonna be modeling his clothes.
Oh, okay. I hope your parents read that contract.
I mean, if I could go back to my modeling days and see if I rocked the sweater that said I'm a strawberry.
Okay.
No. I don't know. I want this pile.
Middle. Oh, well, cards revealed already.
I didn't see them.
Okay, that's good.
Is this what we're starting with? Is this what we're starting with?
I won, so who was second place? You.
Yeah.
And then third, you.
I guess, yeah. Okay. So they're getting a good contract, but H&M has lost on few things. They've got a messy stores. They have.
Is that your turn?
He skipped.
Yeah, I had to skip.
And I'm skipping your
Now
face.
it's my turn.
I put that 3.
But I couldn't go.
You couldn't go. Oh no, you have to pick one card.
That's right. Oh my goodness,
You
this
think this
deck
is
is really
goldfish?
poorly shuffled
Wait,
straight
go
up.
first, you have to.
Angie, did you do this to your convenience?
Blue.
Okay, yay.
Wait, can I put another card down in addition to it?
No.
Oh,
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. That's only when you draw.
okay. Duh.
Duh. Go, your turn.
Hey, I haven't played in months. And I'm
It's a year.
recording a podcast.
Over.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what we've been doing this whole time. Yeah. That's why I introduced you.
Oh, she's saying it. I was like, he's famous.
No, no.
I'm a little
Yes, you're lively. You want to put out your tag?
Y'all follow me Cyrex MC, CYREX MC on Instagram. Huh?
No one on.
Oh. Okay, that don't matter.
Oh.
What do you mean there's no one on?
It
No
says
one's watching?
There's 3, but there's barely 3. It says there's 3, but
How can there be barely 3? 3 is a finite number. 3 is always 3. 3 is 3 every day of the week.
Barely 3, babe. Kind of like 2 there, but one is half asleep. So.
I guess.
Like 2 is not there. Only
Like
one.
one's outside smoking fatty, the other one's, the other one's driving home,
I
and
don't know how I would feel about having someone smoking a fatty. What color did you say? Blue?
red.
Yeah.
Oh.
You said blue.
I did say blue. You're right. Red's just my favorite.
Okay, you can switch it.
No, I'll go with blue.
First to who?
To me?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I just hope that contract was worth a lot. I hope the contract's worth a lot. I hope that, cause I mean, Diddy's he's on some other shit now. He probably gonna put him on like some Revolt show. I'm pretty sure Diddy owns Revolt TV.
I'm pretty sure he does. Can I use that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Sorry.
Okay.
I have that too.
Any rule?
Oh, and I picked the color?
What's your rule?
Oh, what is my rule?
Okay.
How does I could make up any rule?
It says any rule there.
Any
That's
rule.
very strange.
Any rule.
What rule would you add?
This is like Angie's version of Uno.
This is very frightening.
Okay,
This is
so
una.
every time yeah, Uno. Every time he says, guys, you have to pat your head 3 times.
Okay.
Ooh. And if you don't, you draw a card.
Yes. If you don't, you have to get a card.
No, if you don't, you have to draw 4 cards.
Okay.
4. Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
so every time he says guys, you have to pat your head 3 times.
Okay.
And this
then
is each of us or just Angie?
all of us.
Each of us. Okay, so even including me.
Yes. The word is guys.
All right, y'all. So even if see, didn't get me.
What color?
Oh man, no! I just patted my head for no reason.
Yeah, what color do you pick?
What's the color?
Red.
All right, y'all. So this is gonna be interesting. This is like Ring of Fire. Wow.
Do you have a draw?
No, I don't.
You draw 4.
This is awesome.
My color is.
I didn't even say it, and I still have to draw.
My color is blue, and your turn.
What color is it?
Blue.
Wait a second. Didn't you just go? So then you go, then I go.
No,
Yeah.
because you drawed. You can't go if you draw.
What?
You can't go if you draw.
That doesn't make sense.
If you don't have a +4.
Oh.
Wow, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I forgot these rules already, y'all.
I'm very glad.
I was about to pat my head.
Okay. But yeah, where are we? We are on this I don't know if I have anything else to say about H&M. I know that as far as Revolt TV goes, I haven't had the pleasure of watching it yet. But wow. Alright guys, draw 4. That was twice, so now you need to draw 8 cards.
No, I don't.
That was twice. I counted
I
that.
was wrong. I couldn't pat my head if I'm drawing.
You have 2 hands.
I was holding my card.
You can definitely pat your head with those
No,
cards.
I can't. I'm right here. I can't.
I'm patting my head
No.
with the cards, y'all.
No, her hair is so messy right now. Probably get
Exactly.
stuck in there.
You have a
And my
forehead.
feet. That's not. She didn't say forehead though.
She said head. Do you know how many parts there are on your head? You could tap your nose.
No. She didn't say anywhere in your head.
Okay,
Big.
head
We're on
and
your
all
head.
of this.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Now we're establishing.
I touched my head when I was doing that.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So Una
Your
is
turn.
proving to go pretty adversely to me. Do I have to get one of those?
No, it's I just draw.
No.
What's the color?
Blue.
Oh, thank goodness.
So much.
Thank goodness. What a mission this was.
You should have said yellow.
Are we the only ones up?
It's possible.
Oh.
Do we need to quiet down?
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, unless we have anything else we can
Did you just snap your fingers at me?
Oh
I don't
my
have
goodness,
snap.
I hate that so much. I hate that so much.
Break-
Y'all, one of my biggest actually probably my single biggest pet peeve is when somebody snaps at me to try and get my attention. Now, I understand if we're in like a really quiet room. You know what? I don't even understand if we're in a quiet room.
You can do that. You have to draw 6 cards.
Unless you have a plus something.
Sorry, babe.
Nope.
Oh my freak gosh.
10 cards.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh!
I don't care because I'm going to win.
Alright.
Alright, that's the spirit. Y'all, she got to draw 10 cards. That's going to be something.
Take it. I was not doing it.
No, I said y'all. Thank goodness for my speech habits, right? So yeah, we can circle back to this topic at any time if we want to, but for right now, what I would love to talk about is chloroseptic.
What is chloroseptic?
Chloroseptic is a type of medicine, but it was used. The namesake was used for an Eminem song. Yeah. Wait, is that legal?
You can't.
Oh.
No, it's not legal.
I forgot how to play this game.
I actually had not heard the song until a few minutes ago.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Bro.
You put it up. Or I put it up.
So some background here. Now, of course, oh my goodness.
My rule is that you guys have to, if,
I am very
if
frightened.
Elsie put music on, she has to draw 9 cards.
Oh, I'm not gonna put any music on.
Right? Thank goodness for copyright laws.
That's right, those damn copyright a-holes.
Even if she sings too, she can't sing or put music on.
I haven't sung anything.
I know, but you can sing or
I can't sing.
put music on.
You can't sink, period. Then you would die. I don't want you to die.
I can't sing.
Sing.
Thank God my name's Elsy, not Titanic. Right.
And you too, you can't sing or put music on.
I can't put music on while I'm recording. And I'm not gonna
Or
sing.
sing.
I'm not gonna sing, so.
Both.
Okay.
So, I have to make the conscious decision not to sing. And luckily, this is the first time that these copyright laws are actually working in my favor. 2 episodes, as you all know. It's more. I think it was 8 and 12 were flagged because Leanne,
And
while
the color
co-hosting, Leanne played like copyrighted music. Red, okay.
Yes, she played a copied song.
The first time. The second time it was Wannabe by Spice Girls.
Oh, that's true.
Well, I don't remember the order, but those were the 2 songs for sure.
I remember copied because I was getting hooked up on that song at that point.
Oh my goodness. How is this happening? Oh. Wait. Y'all, I'm gonna be straight up. This deck is poorly shuffled.
Hey.
I'm sorry, babe. This deck is poorly shuffled. And it's clearly skewed for Angie to win, which is why you had to shuffle it.
Go.
Do you know how long it took? I had to draw like 6 cards before I got to a red one. Now, despite the fact that I was kind of winning before, at least I wasn't losing before, I'm sure I'm losing now.
Are you done there?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Nice.
Oh wait, hold on. I went skip, back to me.
No.
Out.
You can't end with that. You can't end with that.
Why not?
You can't.
No.
You can't end
Yeah,
with
actually, I'm
that.
pretty sure you need to end on a
You
number.
can't end with that though.
Why? It goes back to...
I don't know.
Can't
Don't
end
ask me.
with that.
Don't ask me.
You can't end with that. So
I don't
you
know.
can
Y'all
draw a
both got smartphones. Look it up.
Listen, Una, you got like 45 million cards there. You're not gonna win
I
this
can
one.
beat you.
I already beat you there.
You can't. Can't do that.
Okay, fine. Skip.
No,
it goes
but
back
it's
to me.
no.
I can't end with this one.
cards.
I already did. I got one.
No.
I got one.
You need.
I got one.
to,
I got one.
You did actually. That's true.
I
You
got
no,
one.
did.
but
She
she
drew a
needs to
card.
get
She
a
drew a
card.
card.
But she needs to get a card
I
until
did.
she gets until she gets green.
No, espérate. No.
1, 2.
No, listen, cheater. I'm gonna break your hand. That's what I'm gonna do. Stop.
Wait. No. Now you're just messing
No,
around.
you're cheating. Alright, we're gonna go back to this. That
No,
one.
no. Oh yeah, no, it was the skip. That's right.
Okay, so we had the skip. We had skip. So skips Angie, skips Babe. I got my card because I cannot end. Uno.
You can't do that.
I can't believe I forgot to.
Oh.
Wait, no, it's been reversed.
Uno.
It's been
It's my
reversed.
turn.
So it goes to him.
Yeah, because it was going counterclockwise
Oh.
before. So, sorry, babe. Wait, no, I can't do that.
No, you can't.
Wow, silly me. Silly me. Silly me.
Can I
Silly
go?
me.
I
Silly
need
me.
to go
Silly
so
me.
bad so I can get you guys out.
Aw, that was gonna be way more epic, but I don't have the right cards. Oh, jeez. Okay.
By the
But-
way, I feel like I've been cheated here. I feel like I already won this.
I feel like I came in blind, so we're on the same page.
My turn. Your turn.
It's your turn now.
Oh, because it's reverse.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have
So,
my
some
ace.
background, people.
Skip you.
Ha.
Skip you.
Oh.
Skip you.
What? Wouldn't it be you?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or can you skip yourself? I don't think you can skip yourself.
You can skip yourself. You can only do two.
If only
because
this was a
three of us
live,
playing.
if only this was a live podcast, then I'd be able to know.
Your turn.
I'd be able to get answers from y'all. Okay.
Oh, why did
Oh.
you use on my seat?
Well, it's a good thing that I have this now. Blah!
Oh, I put on my
I feel so hated right now because I have one card and you guys are not letting me finish.
I mean, by definition, why would we?
Touche.
Exactly.
Oh. Jeez. Order matters.
My turn.
I'm making a comeback, people. I'm making a comeback.
Then
Am I? Yeah, I am.
blue. Blue.
Wait, what?
Yellow. Red.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Wait, Uno. You didn't call Uno.
I don't have Uno.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
So
Okay.
you have to draw two cards.
I do. Oh my goodness, that I remember. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. Ah.
Dang it. Your turn.
Okay, is it coming to me now?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're back to the original order.
Oh, jeez, you kidding me? Okay, at least. Okay, so back to the episode. So some background. So Eminem recently dropped his 9th studio album, Revival. Wait, Infinite, Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers, Eminem Show, Encore, Relapse.
No. Oh, so close.
Wait, Infinite, Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers, Eminem Show, Encore,
I hate y'all.
Relapse, Recovery. So it's his 8th studio album?
Who's turn?
Okay, well
Oh,
it's his most recent studio album. Yeah, because Wikipedia said 9th. They must be counting something that I don't know about. Because they don't count his D12 albums towards his solo discography.
Oh, D12.
But D12 does play a little part in what we're going to talk about here. So, I haven't heard the album myself just because, to be quite honest, I'm just not all that interested in hearing it. But it's apparently gotten the poorest reviews of any Eminem album ever. I mean, of course, we can't frame this with, we can't frame this with Infinite because he was pretty unknown during the Infinite days. But
I thought you loved me.
I do, but
Oh no, it's not my turn. Never mind.
Worst reviews yet. The fans have torn it up. Basically, he has alienated a good amount of his fan base, and it's not like it's not because of the music. It's not because of just what he's talking about. People are straight up saying the music, the album, the songs. Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
The songs, they're just not cutting it. They're just not up to par with what Eminem has established thus far. Okay, so I can do 2 that are the same color but not the same number?
Same number.
Same number and different colors.
Same number, different color, but I can't do 2 that are the same color, different number?
No.
Oh. Yeah. So,
Wait,
yeah, I just
you
put
put
one.
that one?
No, I didn't. You did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I put the blue one.
Do you have more ones?
I wish I did.
Oh, good.
Poor reviews. I mean, babe, what have you been hearing about this album?
About the new one?
Yeah.
I had not heard anything about it until you mentioned it.
That's even worse.
Yeah, and I like Eminem.
Dang
So
it.
that kind of...
I'm not putting this.
I mean, in the moment you told me about chloroseptic, I was like, wait, what? What are you talking about?
See, that shouldn't be a thing. Granted, Chloroseptic isn't a single, but this is a
I
huge
know
track.
that you don't have
So,
it. You only have yellows and green.
so let's rewind. Let's rewind a little bit to before the album came out, when the track listing was revealed. When the track list was revealed, we saw the features. We saw featuring Beyonce. We already knew Walk on Water.
Let me see your decks.
Oh wow.
No, don't show me the decks, but let me see how many you have.
Ich, ni, san, yon, go, rok, nana, hachi. 8.
How many do you have?
That's really offensive.
6.
You know that I was speaking actual Japanese, right?
No, Angie.
No.
You cannot be
No.
a sore loser.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You see, karma's really evil
Happy.
because one of them did not belong.
Oh, that's 7.
I'll take your 7 here. You can have
And I dropped one.
Oh, you switch, or you switch with one
swap
person?
hands.
Oh, with one person. Okay.
7.
Oh, I thought we were supposed to. Okay.
No.
Never mind.
No, it's 8. You can't switch now.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I'm deeply confused about what's going on here. So yeah, rewind to
Deck too.
we saw featuring Beyonce. We saw what we saw that we hadn't heard though. Featuring ex-ambassadors.
He also has a song with Ed Sheeran.
Now, everyone's saying nobody wanted to hear an Eminem Ed Sheeran song. I kind of want to hear it.
I heard it, and it's on the radio.
Okay,
It's
how is it?
actually pretty good. Well, I've seen it. I'm an Ed Sheeran fan, and I've seen him twice. So it's
I wouldn't say I'm a fan, but I like Ed Sheeran.
it's nice to see him because you see the
influence.
they're both, yes, you see the influence, and they're both so different, but they sound so good together.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, we can take that.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
But ex-ambassadors, I've only heard them
What
on
color?
"Sucker for Pain" on the outro.
Oh,
And I found it strange that the whole band was credited when really it was just the
Great.
lead singer.
Sucker for Pain from
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, because it was really
I
the
think
Imagine
of it,
Dragons
Imagine
singer
Dragons.
doing the hook. It was the outro that was the ex-ambassadors singer.
That's another band.
I don't
Very
know
good live.
anything about ex-ambassadors
Oh.
except for that.
No, they also have the Renegade song.
Renegade? How does that go?
I can't sing. The rule says I can't sing.
Right. Okay, so we're not gonna violate this rule. So, Pink. Now that's another big complaint that people had. Like nobody wants to hear Eminem with Pink. Yo,
That's a
you
very
need to
good
chill.
song. The
Pink
song-
is dope.
The song is
It's my
actually
turn?
very catchy.
The color is green.
Green. Pink is dope,
Have you
y'all.
heard the
Like
song, though?
I haven't. I haven't heard
It's
a
called
single song.
Revenge.
I haven't heard a single song that's on the album. The only
I
Chloroseptic remix.
Can talk about songs. Just
This is a podcast about music. For that, I can't play.
Silence.
Mm-hmm.
Her face said it all.
Right? You're just like, no, I don't want to exclude you entirely, and thank you for that.
What'd you throw at me?
But yeah, so who was the other one? Fresher, that was the only one that people were like okay with. And Beyonce, but then people
Fresh
already
with a PH.
yeah.
That kind of threw me off.
Apparently the PH is capital.
Yes.
He's in a duo. I forgot what the other dude's name is, but it's him and Fresher.
wait.
Um
Oh.
so people were very disapproving of the track list. I thought, you know what? I'm down for the Pink. I'm down for the Ed Sheeran. I'm not down for the rest.
Oh, sorry.
So, maybe I'll listen sometime soon. But, I've already been desensitized to the album basically seeming like a piece of crap.
Give it a listen. I'm gonna try it. But I like the Ed Sheeran song.
Okay.
River. Or the River?
Something like that.
Something River.
And we just heard Remind Me. And I like Remind Me.
Remind Me sounded good.
I think that most times when you sample Joan Jett, it tends to go over pretty well. Granted, Got Money by Mobb Deep and 50 Cent sampled it better, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that this went over well.
Yeah.
Oh, I would show you that one too, but then the rule. So of course it got torn apart by fans and critics alike, particularly by the cast of Everyday Struggle, which includes one Joe Budden. Now, Joe Budden is a member of Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse is signed to Shady Records. They are only signed as a group. For those who think they're signed as individual artists, they are not. They are signed as a group, which means that when Joel Ortiz or Joe Budden or Crooked or Crooked Eye / King Crooked, whichever he wants to go by, it's King Crooked though. Now, and also, what's it called? And also Royce the 5'9", who grew up with Eminem, who's been with Eminem forever. They're bad meets evil together. Royce is the bad, Eminem's the evil. When they release their own albums, it's through whatever other LLC, versus as a group. That's how they release on Shady. Which, by the way, we're still waiting on Glass House. Yeah, come on, Joe. We're waiting on Glass House. That's what I'm trying to hear.
Wait, what's the update on Joe? Is he back on Everyday Struggles or is he still struggling every day?
I don't think he's struggling. I don't think he's struggling every day. They're struggling every day. They were supposed to come back on the 8th.
He's still not back?
They're still not back.
I think I asked you maybe last week about them.
Yeah. That's a damn shame.
Yeah.
And there hasn't even been. I think they used up all their evergreen episodes, which are episodes that they filmed beforehand, like to knock out when they're not actually on set. So I mean, like Nadeska and Academics and Joe, I hope that you guys, I really do hope that that you guys can find yourselves on another platform together, especially since I am still dying for an interview from you guys or an episode with you guys. And I'm personally not really down to go on Everyday Struggle.
What?
So reverse and then reverse back. Now, do I go again or no? It go. You just went though, didn't it?
I didn't.
Oh, that's right.
Reverse
it was
me.
And then reverse you. Okay. Wait. No. Oh yeah. Yeah, I dropped that 2 cards. Yeah. Wait, which one's on top?
The red.
Oh.
Both. Anyone.
No.
Which one ever. Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
But doesn't really.
Well, now it doesn't matter. Now you go.
Goes back to you. No, of course it matters. I mean, you guys, you made me put my card. See, that was not a rule.
I know how to.
No.
You. Oh my God! You don't know how to.
Listen, you're gonna sleep on the floor tonight. I'm sure you're gonna sleep.
No.
Y'all, I am all types of lost over here.
Anybody know how to do this?
Not quite. I don't know what movement. I don't know how to describe. Guys, I don't know how to describe what she's doing. But I don't even think there's enough cards left. You probably just have to draw the rest.
You flip those over.
Oh, damn. We're going to do it. Oh.
3. Oh, thank you so much.
You sure?
I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
Give
So
me
anyway,
one card.
yeah, it got torn apart, and then and he tore apart. Now people think, I'm not good at shuffling. You go for it.
I'll shuffle.
Now people are all saying that he was being disloyal, especially Bizarre of D12, that he was being disloyal, and that, like, first of all, is Bizarre still even in D12? Because he at one point he had quit. Then I think he came back. Then I don't think they're even active.
I don't think they are.
And then 50 Cent has something to say too. I don't even know. 50 Cent.
He put in his 2 cents.
Right? But he's promoting a movie. Every time 50 Cent's promoting something, he wants to go at somebody. So that's been established. You don't even need me to you don't need me to tell you that.
Yeah, he's done pretty well in Power, so.
And he's doing this movie with Gerard Butler and somebody else.
I know someone who went to a preview of that. Wait, is the movie out already?
I don't know. It
11.4K.
might be. It must be.
I got 11.4K.
See, this is interesting stuff. Hey, imagine had you made the rule that we couldn't talk about that. We wouldn't. You would still be at 11.1K maybe.
What?
Imagine if you had made the rule that we couldn't talk about music.
She heard you. She's just doing it.
Yeah.
What? I don't get it.
Okay, that it.
I never get him.
You always get me. You always understand me. So, basically coming back to this because we keep on straying. Okay, which direction are we going now?
Your turn.
Your turn.
Which direction?
Reverse.
Okay.
Reverse.
I'll be merciful.
No, regular. So it was you. It was you anyway.
Okay, but I understand, but who's after me?
Her.
Okay, so counterclockwise.
About to be 1 in the morning.
Oh, gee, that's what I get. So basically, he was called disloyal, and then Eminem dropped this Chloroseptic remix. Wow, I've spent so much time trying to get to this.
Sorry.
Chloroseptic remix, and Chloroseptic remix is dope. They brought on 2 Chainz, who was cut from the album version. They gave Fresher a verse. Apparently, he only had the hook before, and Eminem destroyed that shit. And he went out. He of course went in about his critics, but it's like apparently everyone's saying like, why couldn't that kind of Eminem be on the album? And that makes me pose that kind of question too. Even though I haven't heard it, but still, why? I don't understand. He's literally the best-selling hip hop artist of all time.
All number 1. All his albums have hit number 1.
Even Relapse?
All of them.
Well, Infinite can't have, right?
I read that 10 of his albums.
Oh, so 10 must be including like Curtain Call, which was Greatest Hits, and
It must be.
Re-Up, which was Shady Records compilation, and the D12 albums.
The D12 album was included in that
Okay.
one.
Exactly. And again, best-selling artists of all time. Literally the only ones that are close to him are Tupac and Jay-Z.
That's up there. He is great.
So I don't understand, how people are even able to say these things about your album.
Whose turn is it?
Like, because people are also talking about the mixing. People are talking about some of the mixes sound bad. Some of the mixes sound bad? Are you kidding me? That's a problem.
You also have to think about it. How long has it been since he actually dropped an album?
4 years.
Really?
How long was it since Marshall Mathers LP? That's the one I was missing. Marshall Mathers LP 2. That's the one I was missing. But how long has it been since Jay-Z dropped an album? Also 4 years.
That is true.
They both dropped again in 2017. Jay-Z, some people who may not know his discography, and some people, many people who do know his best discography, are saying it's his best album.
Jay-Z's?
Yeah. No, I don't think that's the case, but it's definitely up there. I think it's shot straight up there quickly. Babe, I still think you bugging. I still think you bugging, but I still love you.
Thank you. I don't know. I'm gonna have to give it another try. Did you
I
go?
think you should. I did.
Y'all killing me.
Ain't we? So
Right.
yeah, I can't forgive this whole like. Literally, 444 gave Jay-Z a breath of fresh air after Magna Carta Holy Grail, which even he puts as one of them as middle. He puts that as number 6 or 7 when he ranked his own albums after it came out. Oh jeez, no. Right? No. Chill. You're gonna hit me, babe. Sorry.
I said no to.
6.
6. That looks like more than 6, but okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 more than 6. I had 4.
That's more than 6.
This is 3 more than 6. Because it was 9. Chop
You let her take all the cards she wants.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
3, 4, 5, 6.
So, what was I gonna say?
Okay, your turn.
Uno.
No, you have to put the card down before you say Uno.
Uno.
Stop coming up with rules.
Like, it's down now, and I said Uno now.
My turn. Hey.
I
love you too.
Uno.
My turn?
Yep.
Sorry. Whoever goes.
Damn. What color?
Blue.
Do I throw in the blue?
Nope.
Oh.
Got the Uno out.
You're the first winner. Let's see who wins second place.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna just get right back on it. So what we're talking about here is somebody two artists, again, two of the 3 best-selling rappers of all time. Yeah, it's recording. 2 of the 3 best-selling rappers of all time, and both dropped an album in 2013.
He just won.
And
Is it my turn?
yeah,
Oh.
and neither one is perceived. 2013, we have Marshall Mathers LP2, we have Magna Carta Holy Grail. Neither one is perceived as their best, but neither one is panned either. Nobody says, or not nobody, but the consensus is not that Eminem LP2 or Magna Carta Holy Grail is a complete piece of crap. 4 years later, 444, everybody's like, breath of fresh air, Jay-Z. I mean, some of the young kids, they're like, oh, too smart. Oh, Future got him with the money phone thing. First of all, no. If anybody thinks that Future won that whole money phone thing, y'all are gonna use up your money. Y'all are gonna make some money, run out of money, and then wonder where you went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Preach. If your focus, again, if your focus is like to flaunt your riches and to just be super flashy and to not, really to not, if you can't make money while you sleep, you will work till you die. That is a philosophy that Jay is trying to portray. Put some money in property. Put some money in small investments, y'all. Like small investments. And just trying to teach you the game. Oh, sorry, babe. But he's trying to put us on game on that album. And everybody says it's a breath of fresh air for Jay-Z. Everybody's actually listening. I mean, again, you don't have to say, but you understand the content is there.
Oh no, the content is. It's just that.
I'll go
back to it.
No, but I mean, what do you know? What are you not so crazy about?
It took me a while to get through it.
Really?
Yeah, I like with albums I can get through them pretty quick.
Yeah, it's a 36-minute album.
I know, but it took me a while. Like I was like,
Okay, I think you may also. Did you like the production?
That's probably why.
I see. Yeah, because this is different production that you're used to. Yeah. You don't really listen to like because you're not much into like Common, are you?
No.
Yeah, No ID has produced like 3 or 4 entire albums for Common, and he produced this entire album, with the exception of like a couple bonus tracks, which I think James Blake and somebody else contributed to. But the main album, go on.
Look, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go back and I'll listen to it. I'll make you a deal.
Uh-oh. Let's hear this deal.
Look, because you probably know where I'm coming from.
I don't know what album you're gonna say. You're gonna ask me.
I'll go and I'll listen to it again.
If I
listen to Post Malone with a non-rapper, hip hop, whatever title.
Yeah, gotcha.
Listen it.
Motherfucker.
Listen to it from a pop rock perspective.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, y'all. This is exactly what I was trying to avoid in episode 32.
Oh, I know. I listened. You actually said I'm not gonna probably gonna do that.
Damn.
Tommy,
This is what happens.
you got a pinky swear too.
I got a pinky swear it?
You do.
Mother.
Wait,
Look at that
what?
pinky.
I do it.
Alright, y'all. I guess I'm gonna listen to Post Baloney, Stony.
But not now.
Oh, no, not now.
In 3
Eventually.
hours.
Eventually.
No, not eventually.
Okay, well, eventually in the scope of this week.
Okay.
I listen to Post Malone.
I think he's Post Baloney. And when I say Post Baloney, I mean like stale baloney.
Okay.
He looks like stale baloney.
He kind of does.
He totally does. He looks. Apparently, I heard that he smells like potpourri, but every assessment that I've heard, every assessment that he looks like he smells like crap, he does look like he smells. He looks like he smells like rampant cigarette. He looks like he smells like cancer.
Oh my god.
His hair is braided.
Those are dreads. They're dreads.
No, his hair
They're cornrows.
They're cornrows that he hasn't washed in since 2005.
Ever. Since ever. And I mean, the consensus
I
even
need you
is.
to kiss your kiss it right here and promise that you're gonna listen to it. Thank you.
All right, y'all. So I've made the commitment to listen to Post Baloney Stony.
Wait, the guys are still doing it? The guys when you... He didn't do it yet. They didn't do it. He didn't do it yet.
Oh no! This is the other game. That was another game. We're playing a new
That's
game.
right. That's not a permanent thing.
One.
It's not like Ring of Fire.
You're first.
Wait.
I'm
Oh yeah, I
second,
am.
you're last.
Yes. Although I'm gonna put it out there,
You're always
guys. I feel like I was gypped here, and I should have done it first.
Look. You two drop 4
We can
cards.
sing Red,
You two.
but that was for the last game.
It was the last game. What are you drinking?
Water.
Oh,
We can sing
she's
all
like holding the mug like it's something hot. I feel like they should make coffee.
like you're like a radio host.
So cute.
This commercial brought to you by PBS in conjunction with Arthur Vining Davis and Bon Appetit Foundation and Bong Appetit from Viceland.
And for viewers like you, thank you.
Thank
Please
you.
sell squishies.
And squishies too.
The squishes are very nice, by the way.
Oh my
I
goodness.
got
What's the
this.
rule?
We can sing all we want,
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
but we can't sing copyrighted songs. Or no, I'm sorry, we still can't play copyrighted songs. But that's not a
What
us
is
rule.
copyright song?
So we can sing?
We can sing.
Sing
but-
copyrighted songs?
Yeah, but we can't. You know, you have to do it poorly on
I
purpose.
mean, I'm asking all these questions like I'm gonna sing, but I'm not.
Oh my goodness. So here is what was I just? Oh yeah. So we're talking about coming back 444. Breath of fresh air for Jay-Z, huh?
What's the color?
Green. Breath of fresh air for Jay-Z. My goodness.
So. My turn again.
Okay, freeze.
No, because both times that I did that, somebody else got to go.
Freeze. Stop cheating. Stop cheating.
Nah, so you laid them down.
So you
now
have
you
it
don't get to
here.
go.
You reverse
Oh,
this, so
wait,
it goes
no.
here. You reverse it again, it goes here. You reverse it another time, it goes here. It goes to him.
Oh, I thought it was like around like that.
No, baby, sit down.
So it
You
goes
did
like
not think
around
that.
Like this, and then it goes around.
It must be dope being a kid, being able to feign ignorance like that.
You know what? Just because of that.
Ooh. Oh.
But then I got stuck. I didn't think that through.
So Angie got skipped. That's why I was like, ooh, and then I got skipped. So
What's the color?
okay,
The color is
we got
red.
wild though.
Red.
Motherfucker. Each. Ni.
Does that exist?
San. Yon.
Sorry, the yawning fest has begun.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's 1 in the morning.
Basically,
What color?
Red.
Revival.
Blue.
Here we have Revival, and it's being panned.
Color?
Red. Oh wait, that's right. You pick it.
Blue.
I get skipped, right? Because I drew.
Yeah.
No? Oh, yeah. Okay, so
It's blue.
right.
Wait a never mind. It's too late. I drew. Never mind. I played myself, people.
You had a draw card and you
Yeah,
wanted
these cards
to...
are not.
Don't worry what I have. Don't worry
they're
about what I
not
have.
really, like, really. Can you mix these up, babe, please? Because I don't think I did a good job with that.
Okay. Point is, Revival is the most poorly reviewed Eminem album to date. Now, we're eventually going to check it out. Now, if there's some listening, here's some recommended listening. Here's what we're going to do. For each episode from here on out, we're going to do recommended listening.
Okay.
For this episode, my recommended listening, who put...
That's not-
No, that's my required listening, unfortunately.
I did.
Recommended listening is hold up. I'm gonna pick a card.
That's a great song.
What?
Hold up.
If y'all haven't heard "Hold Up" by Giant Ass Kid featuring me, then you need to hold up while I go pull it up, or while you go pull it up. You need to pause, go listen to the song, and then hit play. And then hit play on this after. Wait, what color? I guess it doesn't matter, right?
No.
Blue.
It's blue, right?
Yeah. No, but
Silly me.
if you have other plus twos, you can put them.
Oh,
I mean, I wish you wouldn't.
yeah, I know, but we'll keep it going. Yellow.
I mean, I wish you wouldn't.
No, I already picked up 2 cards. So I picked up 2 cards.
Also, I just picked 4.
I picked this one is one other one. I don't know.
I mean, you didn't need to prove it to us. Just keep it. Just keep it.
I'm so confused. Do I?
Just draw 4.
Okay, I did.
Okay, cool.
That's not fair.
You drew the 2
I
cards.
know, but I only have 1 card. Why didn't you do the other?
This is really wild. Okay,
I
this
found the other one.
is getting weird.
Here.
All right.
I have this.
In any case, recommended listening for y'all. Joe Budden, Rage and the Machine. I need to stop saying Rage Against the Machine. That Rage Against the Machine is a band. Joe Budden, Rage and the Machine. Produced entirely by Arab Music. Features Tory Lanez. Features Fabulous. Features Joel Ortiz. And features Eminem from Death Row.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I always call him Eminem from Death Row.
So I'm already intrigued.
It's a great album. I listened to it while doing the dishes. And here's the thing, I had honestly slept on Joe Budden's music. I only really knew his rap. I only really knew just his rapping, just his like freestyles and stuff like that,
You
and
didn't
freestyles.
pump
I knew Pump It Up.
Did this move break or what?
No.
It's like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's to fit a stirrer.
Yeah, the spoons are there. So there.
Babe, you got any recommended listening for the people?
Recommended listenings.
Yep.
What am I hooked on right now? I really like that new Tyler Creator album,
Okay, so
Flower Boy.
Scumfuck Flower Boy is our lovely co-hosts, rather co-hostesses, recommended listening. Scumfuck Flower Boy by Tyler the Creator, produced by Tyler the Creator. Angie, got any recommended listening?
Right?
Do you have you have anything to recommend to the listeners?
Buy squishies.
Any music to recommend to the listeners?
It's your fault. You didn't specify.
That is no, you're absolutely
Buy
right. You're
squishies.
absolutely right.
Buy squishies.
Okay, you got that, but I was talking about music. Any music to recommend?
She really likes that Cardi B song with Bruno Mars.
Hello?
But just Bruno Mars with Cardi B.
Okay, so what's it called? Finesse. All right, so yeah, go listen to Finesse, Bruno Mars featuring Cardi B. Cardi B sounds really good on that beat. I was saying earlier, she needs to
Look,
ditch.
I'll put it on there.
She needs to
No, you
ditch.
can't.
No. I will get flagged. I told you I got flagged twice. Yeah, because of location and because of Wannabe. Because my sister played them during the episode while she was co-hosting with me.
She was so excited too. You kind of like toned her down. She's like,
I know, I'm sorry, but Cardi B needs to ditch her other producers, or not all of them, but she needs to ditch a couple of them, and she needs to ride that. She needs to do that again.
That was a long time ago.
That
What?
sounded very.
Bodak Yellow was like months ago.
One of my favorite memes right now is like 2018 needs to be to me like it was to 2017 was to Cardi B.
Yo, I'm trying to have a Cardi B type year.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Cardi B may be my cousin. The verdict is still unclear on that. We have the same last name though, and it's not a common last name. It's one of those last names that, you find either in the ghetto or in the country. In our case, the ghetto. Come on, it's in the ghetto. My dad is from Villa Francisca. That is a barrio in Santo Domingo.
Wow. It's not even a city in a town. It's a barrio.
Well, Santo Domingo is a city.
Just kidding. Well, geography, I failed. Just
What's
like
the
how.
color?
I don't remember. Yellow. Sorry, bruh. So, yeah, we've hit that. Wow, we're already at 81 minutes.
Look at that.
So, we're going to have a great time tackling this topic.
It's already Sunday.
We have somebody very, very eccentric to talk about.
That's a very good adjective to use.
I mean, that's the most diplomatic
Is it?
adjective. It's mine. The most diplomatic adjective that I can use.
Go.
So,
You have a lot of cards.
Eric Trump's son, Eric Trump's son, who the conservatives and
But that's good.
53% of white people and like 50-something% of white women in particular, and a very small percentage of non-white people, mistakenly, but purposefully, elected to the highest office in America, and really,
It's all.
the most influential position in the world, the President of the United States.
I was not done. But yeah, I can still put it here. Go.
So, Eric Trump's son, Agent Orange, number 45. I'm sure the opinion of the number 45 has changed a lot. I'm sure.
I hate
Can
that
45 be somebody's numerology number,
It's
or is
good.
it too high?
It's too high.
Okay.
Numerology numbers are 1 through 11.
1 through 11. Okay.
Yeah.
Lucky y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a
Okay.
shithole of a number. That's what it is.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Let's tackle these. Let's tackle these in order. First, and I have them listed out here. First, he was talking about how we are lucky to have him. How we're lucky to have him because he's done so much. I don't even remember what he said he did, but something about energy,
He's given us great material.
right?
Great conversation starters.
Truly, he truly has. Granted, I would take, a lack of material from the president over, to feel safe any day, but
I am kind of worried about that red button.
oh my goodness. He has a button too, and he has a bigger button and it works.
Yeah, that was the
Like, you cannot be playing Twitter fingers against America's, or at least the country who thinks that they're America's biggest enemy.
But okay? Hold up, because I have so many.
Move forward.
So many. I move fast. Listen, I have many questions here.
Let's hear it.
Isn't there someone at the White House that's controlling his fingers, his
No.
Twitter?
No, people have probably tried to get the phone out of his hands a bunch of times, and he was probably
He's like, hey, look over there. Oh,
not even.
he almost had it.
Your turn, Leslie.
It's like, come on.
Probably something like that, but it was also probably even more prominently just people trying to do it, and then him coercing them by threatening their jobs.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably threatened a bunch of people's jobs
Stop trying to look.
to
Turn to look.
to maintain his Twitter fingers.
His Twitter fingers. You know what? Someone should break his Twitter fingers. Am I allowed to say that now? I'm gonna have like the CIA come knock on my
Right.
door now.
Somebody should definitely disable his Twitter though.
Stop. I was about to. I thought it was this. I do that.
Somebody definitely should disable his Twitter. Somebody should.
Oh,
Maybe somebody should unplug his brain.
cheater.
Oh, hold on. I think somebody already did. I have so. Look at this man is so wrong on so many levels.
And people are still supporting him too. People are straight up still supporting his stupid ass.
I can't think, but you know what? Okay, so he gets removed from power. This is the other thing, my other worry. He gets removed, right?
It's Mike Pence.
Who's not no better?
Not at all.
Mr. Conversion Therapy.
Mr. Mother. Who calls their wife mother?
He has mommy issues.
Oh, yeah. Let's be real. A lot of men do. It's called the Oedipus complex for a reason.
Look, it's not even funny.
That's
Nice. But come on, that's just too much. Both of them, their sheer existence, the fact that they've been elected to office is just too much. What was Mike Pence doing? Like, what was his position before this? He was like a governor?
He was governor.
Of what state?
Something. Somewhat.
If it's Georgia. Iowa, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. If it's Georgia, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
No, it's not Georgia. South Dakota?
I'm gonna laugh even harder.
No,
There's like 20 people in South Dakota. There's not. There's way more. I'm sorry, South Dakota. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. I love you guys. Well, I love the ones of you. I love everybody from South Dakota except for Tommy Lauren.
Who?
Tommy Lauren?
Who's Tommy Lauren?
The blonde who keeps the blonde from like Blaze TV who keeps saying all this stupid shit.
Yes.
The young blonde chick. She is 6 months younger than me, or no, 6 months older than me. She's very close to my age.
He is
She's 26?
Indiana.
Huh?
She's 26?
I turned 25 in a few days.
So she's 10.
She's okay. Our birthdays are months apart.
Uh-huh.
So no, she can't be 26 before I turn 25.
This is an interesting Wikipedia page, by the way.
Hers?
No.
Mike Pence's?
Pence.
Oh my goodness, what does it say? What does it say as far as his positions?
Everything he's against.
Everything he's against?
Yeah.
He's against freedom. He's against he's obviously pro-life.
He was the 50th governor of Indiana.
Governor of Indiana. Okay. I can't talk smack about I'm not gonna talk smack about Indiana. I have a lot of respect for Gary.
His signature looks like faces. Doesn't it look like profiles?
It looks like ugly faces.
Right here.
It looks like when Peter was a blob.
Yeah.
Why is his signature on Wikipedia?
They have
so
all
somebody
their
can
signatures.
practice it and forge it?
They all have their signatures there. So he's a opponent of abortion.
Of course.
He.
Which, by the way, can we be serious? Like, what makes legislators, and just in general, what makes law people, what makes them like so confident that they can control other people's bodies?
It's the power.
Like, y'all understand that Planned Parenthood isn't all about abortions.
Of course not. It's also about different. They can help with STDs. They can help with UTIs. They can help with. I think I have a friend. I want to say, I didn't dream this. Sometimes things like blend. But I'm pretty sure.
You dreamt it and it's gonna happen.
It's happened. I'm part psychic. Yes, you may. What are you gonna do in my room?
Watch videos.
Can't you watch videos over there on the couch? And then I'll go upstairs with you in a bit? Please? Thank you. I don't want her in my room by herself.
Word.
So I'm pretty sure I have a friend who on Facebook she posted the whole Planned Parenthood thing about how they helped her. She went for some testing, and they helped her with her treatment to find out. She found out she had a cyst in her ovaries, and they helped her out through all of that, because they also help out with support, regular support groups. But of course we have ignorant people.
Oh, if you go to Planned Parenthood, it's called Planned Parenthood. Are you kidding me?
Why is something moving?
It's the refrigerator here.
I don't get these people. The thing is that they want to act like they like I support the government being able to give us a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely support, I do support big government, but big government needs to serve the people,
I agree.
not the other way around.
I agree. I see that at work all the time, though. Because we have to deal with legislators, and it's one of those things I'd say, you're doing it more for your own pocket, and you're doing it for the people.
Absolutely.
So that kind of, the days that you see me kind of, towards the end of June, early July, my mood kind of fluctuates because I lose my...
Fiscal year?
It's not the school year. That's when the
Fiscal.
legislators and all the whole... Yeah, fiscal years. You said school year or fiscal?
No, I said fiscal year.
Oh, I heard
Yeah, I had
school.
said fiscal year.
So it kind of like, you lose... You lose
Everything.
faith in humanity for a bit. Yeah.
Sounds about right. That's another thing. Didn't they elect him to drain the swamp?
Uh-huh.
I got people on the phones nonstop who were voting for him, talking about he's not a politician. He'll drain the swamp. You understand that he's much more corrupt than most legislators. It's like a fact. People have known this for a long time. He's had lawsuits for like 30 years regarding his businesses.
How dare you? He's a businessman, a very professional businessman at that.
Oh.
And a top TV star.
Top TV star
Top.
and a stable genius.
And a stable genius.
Why are you going on Twitter talking about your stable genius? You need to sit your ass down, and you need to have some waffles with syrup.
What was that?
It sounded like something creaked, but it sounded like something had to be moved. It didn't sound like something moved on its own.
Yeah.
You just sit down, have some waffles with syrup, or you can have them fresh out the oven, fresh out the oven.
Mm-hmm.
Put some peanut butter and some Nutella on them, and make a sandwich, and eat that. And while you're eating it, one of your hands is holding the sandwich, your other hand is making sure that the peanut butter and the Nutella doesn't get all up on your face or all up on your clothes. So, can you tweet while you're doing that? No.
Maybe we should get him one of those little rubber stickies. Remember the little things that you would stick your fingers in and you have they were Chinese, I think?
Yeah, I think he'll sit there for like hours. Melania's gonna be laughing her ass off at him.
How do you remove this?
You're gonna see her legs in the air from laughing so hard.
We should look into that.
Oh my goodness. I wonder how she
We should make
feels
this
about
live.
some
Can
of
you
his
imagine
stuff.
boxes of those things going to the White House? Just boxes
Yo.
of those little things. Oh my god, I'm totally...
Imagine seeing all 5 of his fingers like that. All five pairs of fingers. Oh my goodness, that would be awesome.
I'm a stable genius. What are you talking about? And a top TV star.
I want Baron to walk in on him like that. Just like, and just walk right out. Like, sometimes I wonder, what Melania thinks about that. But it seems like she's every bit as misguided as him.
I think she's afraid for her life.
I don't think she is.
I think she is. Have you seen her body language? Her body language tells me she's afraid of him.
Oh, maybe now. Maybe now that he's got his, he's got his...
I don't know what that is.
Alright, guys, we're hearing either fridge noises.
Or ghosts.
Yeah. No, I'm leaning towards fridge noises, but, you never know.
It could be a ghost.
Could be a ghost moving the fridge.
Hungry ghost.
Or hot ghost trying to get some cold. Or cold ghost trying to get out of the cold.
Well, it is cold outside. According to my phone, it said it's 59.
Ooh, yeah, that's why I brought the sweater and wore my sweats.
Look at that.
They ain't gonna get me.
Staying warm.
Right? This is Miami winter. Yeah, all my up north people, I understand your winter's way worse, but you're also prepared for it, and you dress for it, and your body adapts to it.
Not ours.
This is some different shit. And I've had people come down here, like who live in Miami or who live in New York, come down here and not be able to deal with this Miami cold because they're not prepared for it.
Miami cold is different though, and I strongly feel it's because of the humidity. It's different. It's different.
It's different. It's different. That was my cover of It's Tricky. I run DMC. R.I.P. JMJ.
Oh. Do you think I have enough owls?
That's very ironic.
What?
That you have all the owls.
Why?
Because I'm the night owl.
That really is ironic. Do you have any day peoples? What's a day thing?
Hummingbirds?
Those are cute.
I don't know what the day... What's the daybird, y'all? Comment, what's the daybird? What else do we have?
Pigeons.
Hell no.
No?
Pigeons is the ghetto bird.
It's the ghetto bird?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh yeah. He tried to... remember this whole thing about respecting the flag?
Oh, Lord.
Remember my whole thing about fuck the flag? It's all about the people. The flag means nothing without the American people. Remember that. Now, they were recording him singing the national anthem. And he was missing lines. Like, he was missing lines back and forth. Like,
oh, Jose, can't you see?
that, my lord.
My lawn has not been mowed, and the hedge is over
So,
there.
wait, you mean it's not by the lawn's early light? So what am I calling Jose for?
Right? For Jose. Sorry, no offense to any Jose's. Sorry,
Nah,
and I'm very
y'all
American.
Jose's get your money.
By the way, I'm very American. I'm just, don't call ice on me for like.
Yeah, you a
disrespecting.
natural born citizen.
I am. And I'm so natural. I was born in the street, literally.
Huh. I was born during a blizzard, y'all.
No, I didn't make it to a hospital, so I was literally born in Little Havana, right in the street, by a rescue. Woohoo!
Washington Heights. Same hospital where Detroit Red was pronounced dead. R.I.P.
We danced where I was born.
We danced where you were born?
Yeah,
Nice. We would probably never dance where I was born.
probably not. Not in the middle of a blizzard.
If Columbia Presbyterian Hospital, oh my goodness. It's in Washington Heights.
Washington Heights.
That's exactly how they say it.
I
Washington Heights. If y'all listen to Fulanito. El Alto Manhattan.
Presente.
What else did he say? He was on some other shit. So yeah, he was missing
shithole
lines
country.
left and right. Oh, and the shithole countries. Which ones did he name specifically? He named Haiti and El Salvador specifically?
Haiti, El Salvador.
Why?
By the way, okay, why are you messing with El Salvador? Nobody visits El Salvador unless you're from El Salvador. So nobody's gonna go there because it's a shithole country.
Give him some
Or-
background.
Huh?
Give him some. Wait, is that what he said?
No,
Or is that what you're saying?
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, give him some background though.
Of the shithole thing?
No, of the El Salvador thing.
Well, the whole El Salvador thing, I think he made the comment because they are not renovating the whole DACA thing, the permissions to work for Salvadorans, as of Monday, as of the 12th.
Okay.
They're not renovating them anymore, and apparently they're not. The word's not renovating. The word's renewing. Sorry, I sabotaged.
Yeah,
the English
they're not
language.
taking it away basically. They're keeping it going. DACA?
No, they're not. They're not gonna renew them anymore.
I thought we were keeping DACA though.
No.
I
Is
thought-
it DACA? Hold on. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I thought the whole thing was that we're keeping DACA. That's why he was like all disappointed.
Hold
Or-
on, thought.
Okay, one more time.
The temporary protected status
Has been
TPS.
repealed.
Yeah, so
Oh,
they
wow.
have it's gonna be effective 18 months.
For 18 months or in 18 months?
Effective of 18 months. Like, okay, as of January 8th, the Secretary of Homeland announced her decision to terminate the temporary protected status TPS designation for El Salvador, with a delayed effective date of 18 months to allow for an orderly transition before the designation terminates. So what does this mean?
It sounds like there's 18 months before it's completely effective. They're going to be transitioning for 18 months and probably getting stricter during that time, but it's going to be full on at the end of 18 months.
Okay, so that's why I think why he included El Salvador in there, because people were
see.
upset about the whole TPS thing.
And I'm sure Haitians were too.
Well, yeah,
Because-
they got it removed also months prior. But I don't get it. I mean, a lot of my people were cleaning his hotels. He's gonna run out of staff.
Probably. I'm pretty sure no white people want to clean his stuff. They want to be all, oh, Trump is great. Yeah, they should clean his shit. They should. Absolutely. I think that one of that if you're applying to work maintenance at anywhere that the president of the United States spends his time, you should be streamlined. You should be like shortlisted if you voted for him.
I agree. You know what I find counter, and this is gonna throw you off a little.
Okay.
With work, I actually had one of my peoples call me on Friday and tell me that one of the agencies that provide volunteers, are not hiring Spanish speakers only.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Okay. So, it's like, okay, they hire older adults, and they hire them, and then they'll pay them like some sort of like stipend for these people to go out and volunteer. So they'll pay for the drive.
I see.
Okay. Previously, they were hiring people that spoke English only, Spanish only, both languages, but now they're getting very specific to only.
You have to speak English?
You have to speak both English and Spanish.
Oh, both English and Spanish. So no English only and no Spanish only.
Okay, so think now about Miami.
A lot of older adults, only
speak
speak
English. My grandma doesn't read. She barely writes.
This probably isn't the moment to tell you that my grandpa does speak English.
No, I gotta figure that one out.
No.
My mom doesn't speak English.
Huh?
My mom doesn't speak English.
She do.
Badly. I mean, she defends herself. She won't curse you out. I mean, she'll say like, what? And then go into Spanish.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as like, she could probably hold her own at like a.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, she's been working in a restaurant for over 10 years.
And I'm sure there's been plenty of customers that only speak English there.
No, yeah, she works by the courthouse, so she knows how that works. But it's like.
Exactly. Who can afford to live by there?
Yeah. But we're coming into times where things are changing.
Personally, I think that we need to get off our ass. This country as a whole needs to get off its ass, make English the official language, because that way we have an excuse for the government to subsidize English lessons. I don't know if that's actually, the law or actually how that would go down, but that's how it should.
That's actually a very good idea.
That's the only solution.
I had not thought about that.
Because the whole thing is people want to argue about what language you should be speaking. And we should be speaking English, but English is not, there is no official language for this country.
There isn't. But that's because we're so diverse.
So if we do declare it...
That reminded me of something else. Okay.
Because it's also the fact that we would have to pick... We probably couldn't only do English.
No?
We would probably have to also choose... For one thing, we would also have to choose at least one Native American language.
That is true.
Which one do we choose? Because they're probably gonna try to narrow it down to one. I'm not gonna make somebody I'm not gonna force somebody who's Cherokee to speak Navajo. I'm not gonna force somebody who is give me a tribe that's not in Florida.
Oh, because I was gonna tell you Seminole.
I'm not gonna force somebody who's Navajo to speak Miccosukee. For those who don't know, Miccosukee is the language of the Seminole and Miccosukee people.
Isn't that funny?
Right?
I found that fascinating when I first learned. You told me that.
Yeah.
I was like, really?
Yeah, in fact, the Miccosukee named themselves, when they separated from the Seminole, they named themselves after the language. But they spell it differently.
And look at that. Seminoles are a huge school mascot now. Do we got any Miccosukes?
I think we do.
Oh, never mind. Disregard my comments.
I have no idea, but it's possible.
And here come the Alabama Miccosukes.
Oh, oh, my goodness, I want to puke already.
Oh, you cringed. I love that.
I did. Imagine that. A bunch of like people in headdresses in Tuscaloosa.
Jeez.
I'm just saying they will destroy, like, all minorities will come together and destroy the city of Tuscaloosa if that happens.
Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, that's where the primary campus of U Alabama is. Last thing I want to touch on, really, we're already here, is the whole shithole countries thing.
Yeah.
He straight up said that El Salvador, Haiti, and many African countries are shithole nations, and that he would like, I think there was something about that he would like more immigration from like Norway and places like that. Is that true? Like, did that happen?
Yes, which actually brings upon the did I share with you the tweet I saw about the Russians?
Oh, I don't know about the Russian thing.
About how Russian women are coming to the United States now.
Yes, you did.
Pregnant.
Yeah.
And having kids here. They're gonna get, American citizens, raise them to be, 21, mothers are gonna go back to Russia, and they'll be able to claim them for a green card.
That's insane.
Ironies, isn't it?
And actually, a good friend of mine, I'll shout him out here, my dude Felix, he's living in Cologne now. Cologne, Germany.
Okay.
And he thinks that law should be removed. The whole, like, born on U.S. soil makes you a U.S. citizen. He thinks that should be removed because it's what's it called? It's outdated.
It really is, though.
I mean, fair enough, but it's like, what case are we gonna make to remove it? I personally don't feel any strong way about removing it. I'm kind of cool. I'm cool with it, honestly. I think that is genius, and I think that this is a mess that America got itself into.
Well, let's see how it turns out. It'll be interesting. I think we have a lot of other tweets to look forward to.
Also, Norwegians are not gonna come here because they have better healthcare than us.
Our healthcare sucks.
Our healthcare sucks, dirt. Because libertarians and other misguided people like that think that it should be privatized. Nah, if the government should be doing one thing, it's fucking healthcare.
It's all a business.
Yeah, basically, it's about the corporate. It's not about the country, United States of America. It's about the corporation, the United States of America.
Like the legalization of marijuana. It's all a business.
Exactly, it's so much easier. Exactly, it's so much. It's better. It's better not only because they see marijuana as one industry, when really it's gonna reach out into so many more. What they're seeing already, what they don't want to get rid of, what they don't want to compromise, is they already have too much stake in the pharmaceutical industry, like you just mentioned, and it's more than two. Because what do pharmaceuticals do? They get you addicted. So now we're talking about rehabs.
It's all a business, and it's such a dirty business,
and prison. That was the third one.
That's why our systems suck. Our healthcare system sucks. Our education system sucks. Our mental health system sucks.
Because nobody understands mental health.
Oh, it's a good thing we have a mental stable person in power. Because he sucks balls too.
We basically have a megalomaniac, and we have the ultimate. We have as vice president the ultimate Oedipus complex.
Where's my phone?
It's right underneath the stickers.
Oh, sorry.
No, you good. You good.
I think I saw was it a Bill Maher tweet?
Oh, Bill Maher done fucked up. That whole house nigga thing, that wasn't cool.
Who?
Bill Maher.
Oh, is that how you pronounce his name?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Sabotage the English language, one word at a time.
I was just gonna keep it moving. But yeah, he done fucked up with that whole house nigga. That wasn't cool.
He said, a president should really check where his own country is in rankings for literacy, infant mortality, life expectancy, infrastructure, income inequality, percentage of women in government, etc. before saying who's the shithole country.
The fuck? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Orange, you fucked up. This isn't like what we wanted when we said orange was the new black.
And here comes our good old Joe Biden.
I miss Joe Biden.
Oh, I miss him too. It's not how
Joe Biden,
president
will you
should
come?
speak.
Will you come to my birthday, Joe Biden? And can you bring Barack,
Can you?
please? Please.
Oh.
We'll drink whatever you want within reason.
We'll have burgers too.
Oh no, I'm saying whatever alcohol. If it's,
Doesn't Barack love burgers?
I'm sure he does, but I love burgers. That's not a compromise.
He likes them with cheese.
I'm not gonna eat no burgers with cheese. It's my birthday. Fuck that. I'm just saying we'll drink whatever type of alcohol he wants. You want to bring You want to bring a bunch of Coronas? We'll drink Coronas all night.
Oh, jeez.
Can you imagine Joe Biden drinking Coronas with lime?
That would be funny.
That seems very unlike him. He seems like a Scotch guy.
He does. Oh man. Well, interesting times. Like I said, we got a lot to look forward to.
Oh, so what was it that he said?
Who?
Joe Biden?
Aw.
Yeah, sorry, I cut you off.
You didn't. I got out of Twitter.
Oh.
Hold on. Oh.
I did retweet something from him though. Let me see if I can find
think
that
it's
while you look
probably
for
it.
that.
Something about how a president should act.
Yes, it was exactly that.
Yeah, I think it was that. Or is it? Come on. It's not how a president should speak. It's not how a president should behave. Most of all, it's not what a president should believe. We're
Mhm.
better than this. That we are.
I mean, I like to think that we are.
Yeah, but then we have those idiots proving us wrong.
Exactly.
The human race is funny.
We think we're so much better than the other animals, but we prove time and again that we are just another bunch of animals.
Just the same or worse.
Truly.
Just the same or worse.
Now, I honestly don't know what else to add to that.
Nope.
So we're just gonna get real positive right now.
Can you include me to do these more often? Because I like these.
I would love to. Yes, I've been wanting to.
Score.
So look at that. I told you guys there's gonna be more co-hosting, and here we go. We already have second episode. We already have an entire episode co-hosted, which I don't think has even happened. I don't know if anyone actually co-hosted a full episode. I think they co-hosted segments, right?
Probably by parts.
But not like the entire episode. So we're making moves here. Guys, if you're not following on YouTube and ringing that and hitting that bell to be part of the notification squad, you're missing out. You gotta follow on YouTube, Cyrex MC, CYREXMC. Follow on Twitter. I'm certainly not tweeting as inflammatory things as Eric Trump's son is, but it's cool. It's fun. Follow on Instagram, most of all. That's the number one. Follow on Facebook, on SoundCloud. We got some stuff going on. We got plenty of good stuff going on. Do you have anything else you want to add here?
No, thank you for listening. This was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was. We played games of Uno. We finished our vision boards. 2018 is looking up.
It truly is.
Mm-hmm.
2018 is the year of us. The year of all of us. The year of the people. We ain't taking no more bullshit.
Woo-woo.
I mean, in the process, we probably will, but we're taking less of it. We're taking less. So, from your boy Cyrex.
And your girl Elsy. Well, his girl Elsy.
I'm your boy, but I'm her guy.
There you go.
Yeah. We wish you a good night. This was the Freak Show episode 34. Thanks so much for listening.
Good night.